Velasquez. All right, just a quick note on the sixth house. I know we attribute, the factors of health, daily routines, obstacles, enemies, and depth to the sixth house. Which all of these issues or all of these matters can be shown through the sixth house, right? My thing is these aren't the underlying essence of the six. And it's really stereotypical astrology if you only take these things to represent the sixth house. I'm saying if you only see the sixth house as the house of bad past life karmas or debts and broke niggas and demon die devil and all of this extra shit and whatnot, right? These aren't the only factors and significations of the sixth house. Please trust and believe. you know if you really want to be real, you can make a lot of money out the sixth house. The sixth house can make you multi-millionaire, you know and you even got to think about it. Like the Bhavan from the sixth house is the 11th house, the house of gains. It must be some form of commonality between the sixth house and the 11th house for the 11th to be the Bhavan of the sixth, right? And I, side note, kind of sound like a hypocrite saying that the 11th house is the house of gains, which it is, but it's even deeper significations to the 11th, right? Bottom line, I'm making this video and I'm gonna be making more videos to really show that, astrology it's an intricate science. It's damn near infinite. It's something to always expound upon. It's not going to stop at these 3 to 4 to 5 name classifications that we might attribute to different houses or whatever, and that is just that. You know what I'm saying? It's never just that. It's much more complex. It becomes much more intricate. And for this particular video, when it comes to the sixth house, it's not just that. It's really, the sixth house is a part of the wealth tricone. It's a wealth house in itself. It'll show how a person will make their money, accumulate the Arthur, you know what I'm saying? Accumulate the security, the material situation, all that. You feel me? Through a certain lens or whatnot. From the mentality of the sixth house, this is more so about leveraging. Knowing how to leverage what you have in order to make it double back, triple back, 10x, whatever you want to call it. Like using your intelligence, knowing how to work intelligently, knowing how to decrease incrementally the things that you don't need, your monetary expenditures or whatever, knowing how to save, knowing how to budget, knowing how to properly and efficiently spend your bread so that your bread can continue to save up. It's fifth from the second house. You know what I'm saying? Second house, you feel me? That's pretty much where you like pounding your money, piling your money, you know what I'm saying, throwing your money in, your savings, you feel me, your wallet, whatever you want to call it or whatever. That's second house shit. Being that sixth house is the fifth from the second and a part of the wealth tricone, it also has a part within that process too. But a big part of making money is saving money. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how to coupon. You feel me? Knowing how to budget. Knowing how to get something that costs $1,000 for $350 and maybe turning around and selling that $350 product for $800, you know what I'm saying? And putting it on sale as $200 off. And you know what I'm saying? Repeating that process over and over again, And now you done fucked around and made yourself, 6 figures, a millionaire or whatever the fuck off of knowing how to find the shit that you need to find. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how to hustle, knowing how to market, knowing how to properly position yourself. These are more so underlying factors of the sixth house rather than the sixth house just being the house of debts, you know, diseases, routines, obstacles, and all this extra shit or whatnot, right? But I'm gonna show how, they're even there are people who become great level millionaires, great celebrities or whatnot, and a lot of them have prominent six houses, right? So you better get to it. Uh shit. Shit, the chart that I was doing the other day, Will Smith, hold on. Yeah, Will Smith, he got yeah, Will Smith, his ascended lord is in the six. His ascended lord is MKS, right? Ascended lord is MKS and it's with Mercury. You know what I'm saying? And it's in and it's with the moon, because the moon is Libra as well. Ascended Lord is damn near debilitated. Debilitated. Venus is a couple of degrees away from its point of debilitation. It's with Mercury in the sixth, which is kind of saving it, because Mercury performs well within the sixth house and whatnot, and Saphirina, the Ascended Lord, as well. But regardless, you feel me? This is a high amount of six. This is a high level sixth house person. Guy has a great amount of sixth house activity within his birth chart. He's not a broke nigga. He's not just somebody who's suffering from debts, at least not from a monetary perspective. Now, might he have depths from I don't know, a psychological or a spiritual perspective, or from the arena of Hollywood, or enemies? Very much possibly so. You know what I'm saying? And he still would know how to deal with those things in the ways that he deals with those particular things or whatnot. And it could be a strong issue for him. But bottom line, just don't want people to get caught up in thinking like simple shit, like, oh, motherfucker got planets in the sixth house. Oh, Venus is in the sixth house. You feel me? He don't got no money. He broke. That's not it. It's a lot of understanding and intricate calculation that has to go into how to properly assess the certain house situation, right? Will is a nasty nigga alone based off of the sixth house, but he's a nasty nigga with a lot of money. So yes, the depths are there. I'm pretty sure he experiences a strong level of disgust due to the Venusian principle. I think the nigga said on the interview one time, like, he was fucking so much, he was having so much of sex that he was throwing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he just decided to abstain from sex, as Venus in the sixth house will make you do. You'll eventually have to either abstain or just maintain a clean marriage. You feel me? Venus will be forced to stop spreading itself thin, or to stop mindlessly engaging in a certain pattern when Venus comes into the sixth house. And once you do that, that's how you really spiritually elevate and tread that particular path or whatnot. And I know I'm kind of all over the place. I'm just spitting this shit as I go. I'm really freestyling this video, but yeah. Overall, don't want niggas generalizing the astrology. But let me try to find another sixth house person. I think Janae Aiko got it. Okay, yeah. So she got Venus and Jupiter. Excuse me, Venus and Jupiter in the sixth house, right? Now, automatically, with this sixth house, dope fiend of some sort, addict of some sort, or the bitch she has problems. She don't got to be a bitch. She's not a bitch. She's you know what I'm saying. She's an exceptional lady, right? She has problems with controlling the Venusian principle. Venus is MKS once again within this house, and we got to think about it. Even though it's MKS, it doesn't necessarily mean that Venus is completely destroyed. For she is an artist, and her Venus, the style of her Venus is what led to her success, is what led to her multi-million dollar status or however much money she makes, just as it does with Will Smith, just as it does with Michael Jackson, who also has Venus in the sixth house, just as it does with Prince, who also has Venus in the sixth house. You know, all of these people have Venus in the sixth house. You know what I'm saying? Venus is supposedly in a death state. You know, it's supposedly a bad position. It's supposedly trash. You feel me? It's just not that guy in the sixth, right? If you were to go from a stereotypical thought path about what the scriptures say or whatever, right? But all of these people, despite them having Venus MKS, are successful and artists, stars, actors. They're people that, you know, millions of people love and cherish and whatnot, right? So that's another thing that, you feel me, I hope that I've made clear enough so far within this video. But getting to our chart, right? So Venus is MKS once again. And she got Rahu Moon. She was born on a new moon eclipse. Yeah, she's crazy. You feel me? But shouts out to her. I mean that in a non-disrespectful way. But yeah, she's mentally unstable, and she has I would say a drug issue of some sort, a substance issue, maybe it's sex. You know what I'm saying? But what is Venus? Venus is a 12th lord, 7th lord. Oh God, I ain't even comment on that. But at the same time, Mars is trying its own house. Uh, what else? Mars is trying its own house. Venus is in its own nakshatra. Where's the sixth lord? Sixth lord is in the second house. The second and the sixth lord are Parivatan. So this can show somebody, despite those particular, and I'm gonna look this up, despite those particular potential, is she an addict? Hold on. Is Janae, I don't know why I be calling the bitch Janae Aiko, addict. I could have said vegan too. I seen that shit popped up. That would be showcased by either Jupiter. Exactly. Janae Aiko has openly discussed her past struggles with addiction, describing the history of dependency on alcohol and prescription pills. So yeah, alcohol and pills, you feel me? Yeah, it's showing there, you feel me? When Venus is in the sixth, it can show that the person can get caught up into routine activity that deals with trying to please your senses, right? And it destroys you. This becomes the enemy. But with Jupiter here, with Mars aspect, I believe she probably can overcome. I don't know. Is Janae clean? Is Janae Aiko clean? This bitch still drinking. Talking about she working. You ain't working on shit. My fault. Let me start talking about you. Shouts out to the black woman. But yeah, that's Janae chart. Who was another chart? Six house. It's pretty much all I got. Just wanted to show the fact that, you know, the traditional depth, disease, enemy, kill, 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 you know, die nigga die. It's not the only representation of the sixth house. You feel me? Like I was saying earlier, it's more so about using your intelligence to capitalize. It's really the house of capitalizing, right? It's really capitalism itself, even more so than the 10th house. Really the house of knowing where to place yourself, knowing where to invest this particular thing, knowing when to save, how to, like I said, with the TV or with the $1,000 product, you know, you get it for 350, you turn around, sell it for 800. People think they're getting a deal whole time. You know what I'm saying? You done mark the shit up a couple times over, right? And you're making money. And everybody goes home satisfied, right? That's more so of a six house activity. If you can do that, that's great. You know what I'm saying? It adds to your wealth. It adds to your Arthur. If you don't know how to do that, if you have troubles with this aspect of life, or if you're a person who likes to just spend, consume, this can lead to the depths. This can lead to the enemies manifesting themselves. This can lead to the obstacles manifesting themselves, the health issues, you know what I'm saying, the different complications or whatever. And truthfully, the health issues, the complications only manifest to alert you to the fact that you need to course correct and change your pattern, change your subconscious mind, change your constant routine daily action or whatever, right? The diseases, the everything else, they only manifest to show you the fact that, nigga, you need to get your shit together, right? It's not the sole factor of the sixth house itself. Realize.